Hello everyone, welcome to an Angel's numbers reading for the week ahead. You'll see here 3 archangels decided to come down for the conversation. You might be tuning in immediately to one of the areas that they focus on, help us out with. If you are, you can use timestamps below to skip to whichever message you came to receive today, or we'll receive all 3. So I'll go ahead and get into the cards to get the numbers. We'll do some charms with the numbers as well. And I have another deck of cards nearby that I might pull in as well to help with the elaboration of their message. So let's see what the 3 archangels want to share with us this week as we head into our fresh week, last week of the month. Kind of a transition, natural transition period. So we'll see what might be transitioning and changing, or what they want to talk about, what opportunities are coming forward maybe as well. Okay. Get the next cards here. The card that just flipped up was like the Cinderella story, the godmother with the pumpkin turning into a carriage, so that's interesting. After I mentioned opportunities, placing down the 3rd card, and then they showed sort of the godmother, which is angel-like, right, making wishes come true. Whoop! A little sneak peek at that card. I guess Archangel Raphael wants to go first. A little excitement coming. Exciting news on the horizon maybe, since I've been talking about opportunities, wish fulfillment. Okay. Cheerleader. Good choice, considering you were jumping and flipping the cards. Okay, got everything I wanted. Yeah, we'll be starting there first, based on all the engagement so far, and now the sign. Okay, interesting. A lot of hearts came down. They had me clear quite a few hearts, but we have a really nice whole world here, your whole world. But, I mean, it's relationships, work, family, so Angel Barachiel talks about your whole world. But we have a nice little gift here. Okay. All right. Just going to take the timestamp here for Archangel Raphael. And then we'll get into the reading. Okay. So we're starting with Archangel Raphael today, all about physical, mental, emotional healing and overall well-being and health. So we have the camp sign. It's directional. It's a sign also that you're almost there, right? Because you've now come to the end of your route, and you're pulling into the campsite. You're pulling into your destination, and here's your welcoming party. So it sounds like a lot of you are coming to, heading into your recovery phase, coming out of your recovery phase. Some of you could be coming out of any period of strife or struggle you're just going through. Maybe this is you finding that stability after a heartache, heartbreak. So there's some success here, victory. that Archangel Raphael is celebrating you. You have turned the corner, right? You're headed to your destination here. What should we do first? Okay, well, more celebration. You're kind of announcing your arrival here, I feel like. You know, it feels very much like I'm ready for this next chapter. I'm ready for this next phase. Can't wait to start. You know, I feel so much better. There's so much movement, excitement to move. I'm just pausing because they're drawing me into the bunch of bananas here, which for me are similar to like beehives. So like the accumulation of, you know, there's more sweet moments to make. There's more connections, social gatherings to have that are coming up that you'll be able to participate in because you're feeling better, right? Head to toe better. So you've got that burst of energy. Your emotions are in a good place, right? You're feeling healthier, happier. You've got mobility here. So you're ready to move and get out there and start this destination, right, where you're headed. 808, security. So I guess you're all, excuse me, headed to that stability that I was mentioning and overall well-being, right? Emotional stability, physical, mental, our overall well-being. You know, we get that when we have that sense of security. We have all that celebration, all this, the new people, new connections, and new opportunities that you're headed towards here in this gate, right? The camp sign, your destination ahead. Let's see, how can I? 808. Let's see. What's the message? Okay. Are you maintaining an abundance mindset? Now is the time to examine your finances. Financial stability is very possible, and you may already be on the path. If not, check in on your money matters and see where you can make adjustments to create a more solid foundation. Even small changes can lead to a stronger sense of safety and security. Embrace any chance encounters that crop up around you when you see this number. It may present a surprise opportunity for trust and partnership. That abundant future is attainable. So I guess that's what all your new connections and new opportunities are for you. You know, you feel better. You're ready, right, to conquer and receive. Receive, it looks like finances for those of us that are resonating with that affirmation. My actions create constant abundance. Right? Do your part. Work with the angel's energy. Work with the clearly motivational manifestation ability. Your intuition, your sight, right? Be able to see these opportunities when they jump in front of you. Just trying to see where they want me to go next, but my eye's being drawn to the arrow here, similar to the camp sign. So I'll just take the timestamp for Archangel Barachiel here, and we'll see what they have to say. Okay, something about, well, I mean, if we're coming off of more stability, feeling more grounded, right? Obviously, there's going to be pretty significant change to your world here. But it looks like there's a extra little gift. So we have financial stability, or not necessarily just financial, but having what you need, right? And knowing that you have what you need, the people, the connections, the support systems, or the finances for that. But this is, again, another destination arrow. This is a go directly from A to B arrow. full steam ahead, follow your heart, give into a passion, like a core interest, a key interest, drive personal growth forward, etc. And there's this beautiful gift that's going to happen to kind of touch all areas of your world, right? Your relationships, your work, your family life. If it's one of these opportunities, if this is a new job, salary increase or incoming revenue, right? That's going to influence. But it could be opportunity to maybe travel, do something different. People see you in a new role, a new challenge. I don't know why I'm kind of going in that direction, but I feel like there's something, maybe that's why I was struggling with trying to find the right word with interests instead of passion, because I feel like if this is a new, like, hey, you kind of like this stuff, so we're going to give you a chance and you're going to excel at it, right? There's going to be a profound impact here. Oh, I did that. Well, I guess I meant to show them both at the same time. So 1144, 1144, leveling up. Yeah, impact to your whole world. With the King of Cups, who's presenting you that pearl, that gift. But it's shiny and new, right? There's definitely a new challenge. Like, if we're talking about leveling up and I go into the world of like gaming, this is the level boss, right? This is the final big boss that you have to conquer in order to win the level. But I don't feel like there's a need to conquer anything here other than that's what's attracting you in, right? I want to play this game. I want to try to conquer that boss. So there is some kind of challenge, a new arena, a new interest. I don't know how else to, what words I can, that's kind of the gift, is sort of a door opening to this new world. Maybe that's it. Access to kind of a new area for you. Could be, like I said, a new country maybe, so a new culture. So 1144. Interesting enough, that's what slipped out of my mouth when I said, I'll try and read that card, and that was the first number I opened the book to. So there's something there, 1111 for all of you. I mean, I know it means angels are here with you right now listening, but yeah, 1111, okay. They snuck in an extra number here. 1144. The best decisions are made from a place of peace, of stability. Well, you got your stability right there. No wonder you've moved on and in order of sequence here. Check in on your foundations. How are you keeping yourself grounded, centered? Are there any needs you may have been neglecting? Prioritize your inner work. Pour your whole heart into whatever it is you're working on. We promise all that labor will pay off in the long run. Any positive adjustments you can make to your habits help to cultivate a life of greater happiness and reward. Look at what it says here. Put your whole heart into something, right? Which I was saying, with your go directly from A to B here. Follow a passion, follow an interest. We promise that labor will pay off. So entering into this new world, allowing yourself to follow something maybe different, something you've thought of for a while, giving it some attention. That's the gift, right? That's the door that opens to help you continue this leveling up in security and foundation and stability, it sounds like. Sounds like that's kind of the common theme here for connecting the three angels and everybody this week. Okay, let me just capture that number for the notes, and then we'll head over to Archangel Cassiel, patiently waiting to wrap up the messages, I guess, today. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have encouragement to change your perspective, but also to take action. So not only do you have so either change your point of view, change your mindset on something, be proactive, right, versus reactive or inactive. And that's what the bat's kind of calling you to do here, right? The bat needs to choose to either kind of fly or like let go of the branch here and fly, or to hold on and kind of wrap up and kind of tuck in for the night. So there's kind of a sitting on the fence here, maybe a struggle that you're dealing with in terms of mind over matter, maybe, right? Getting self-motivated. And there's some socialization here. There's a community, there's people. I don't know if it's this world, right? The inaction of should I, shouldn't I, even though we've encouraged it there. But the nice thing is, like when you do take action, right? When he is in flight, there's abundance to be had. So if it's the choice of, I don't know, getting back out on the dating scene, you know, you're going to be joining a nice collective. If it's a choice to follow that passion, you're joining a good collective. If it's a choice of a change in job, you're joining a good community. A choice to move, right? There's encouragement here to go through with what you're kind of feeling and thinking about. So it's the Angel Cassiel is all about overcoming feelings of fear, rejection, and understanding life's direction. So maybe that's why you're kind of tentative here with the bat, but there's abundance waiting for you. There's again kind of this original message of new memories to be made, new connections to be made, right? There is no rejection, just redirections. That could be that opportunity, that challenge over there. Okay, so we have compassion. Well, you need to have compassion with self, right? This is flower for me is choice as well. So again, I can see you struggling with that choice, the action and action. Maybe you struggling with the choice you've made. So be compassionate with self. Don't be so hard on yourself. You can do it. You know, we can be our worst enemy here. And look at the collective and the abundance. Our French fries here, right? Here they are. Here you make that decision to get out there. Yes, I am going to join this. Yes, I am going to try that. And you're welcomed in. You're receiving back, whether it's financial, wealth. It could be friendship. Maybe it's a new romantic partner. You know, maybe it's finding a new community, like a neighborhood or like a club. Quite nice. The angel here smiling behind you, guiding you, obviously. Archangel Cassiel right there, kind of encouraging you to go in. Interesting too that we have the fly and we have the bat. So spread your wings, right? Be willing to let people see you, be seen. 3, 6, 9. Oh, I think I missed the affirmation. 1, yeah, sorry. Just gonna go back to 1144. I level up my life by changing one thing at a time. Sorry about that. I think I do that often, actually. I think I forget the affirmation. I do good on the first or second card, and then I forget. Okay. 3, 6, 9. Your angels are swooping in to send you this loving message. You are needed, and your gifts are priceless. You are the only person walking the unique path that is your life. You are the only one who can realize your goals. Associated with unconditional love and kindness, this number is a reminder of your role as a light worker. Use your natural talents to create beauty, to encourage compassion. Nice. Yeah, that's you joining this group, this community. Trust. It sounds like your biggest fear here. The only thing you need to overcome is some self-belief. You know, self-compassion, trust in self. Right? You can do this. I am meant to live a magical life. Yes, we all are, of course. Beautiful messages from the angels today. Hopefully you received what you needed to hear. I like all three messages, how they're working together for this week, but it looks like you'll be able to, tackle what you need to tackle this week, turn sort of situations around because you've already turned the corner here, which is opening up a door of opportunity for you, which seems to have sort of a, brighter days ahead kind of messaging here, which is lovely to receive. So I'll see you all in our next Angel Messages reading.